Well, hello, I'm back, and now we're going to finish off this part of the Thieves Guild quest. They gave us the disguise use, but I found out more often than not, because of guards like that, the disguise doesn't really help that much. And since I'm trying to level this guy, I don't mind getting the extra experience points. This is another one of these places you're not likely to come back to anytime. I think maybe once more, but it's not. Doesn't look like this. So you might as well steal everything you can while you're here. Well, since I'm not bothering to sneak here, might as well bring Mary in and get her some experience too.
You called? I hope you're watching.
Got enough braziers to fill a castle, so I picked up that instead. Now, up there to their headquarters. That was stupid.
What is the fate of a lawbreaker? What is the fate of the unrepentant? What of those who would deny their enter and find...
They make entering here really easy.
I thought my shift would never end.
God, this guy.
Wait, who are you? Don't hurt me. I'm not even an officer. Please, I'm no threat.
Ah, good. Cat food now.
This is your only chance to consider my proposal. Work for me, or else. Or else what? Or I hand these documents to the Iron Wheel. They do so frown on slavery and steward habit. Take a moment to consider your options. Well,
To make it a little difficult to pick that up.
then I shall make your documents disappear. What? Papers right here. I'll attend to that after my meeting with Chief Inspector Rodriguez. Do remember, he holds your reins.
There are traps here that you want to watch for.
I can locate Magnifica Falora's dowry. I can return it to you within a fortnight. And what is your interest in the matter? Exactly. The Iron Wheel must leave Hughes Bay. It's simple. If you recover Magnifica Falora's dowry, I can guarantee our return to Caliph. There is another minor request. Hardly trifling. Perhaps we can discuss it over drinks?
Yep. Well, that's what I mean by the traps. Here's another one coming up. Oh, those guys are supposed to be tough. We'll find out. No, that wasn't so bad. And we're out. You're supposed to head back to the Thieves Guild. And I found it's just better to go this way. And just head out. On the side here. Sometimes there's treasure chests, but mainly you can go get that sightseeing tour out of the way. First, be careful jumping off the cliffs. And a quick run right around the city walls and you're back inside.
Oh, would you quit? Time's walking anyway.
Now I'm going to pretty much bypass going into town and go straight to the Thieves Guild from here out. Unless I find something in the town I actually need. Sooner or later they're going to have me start doing these quests.
Someone's.
Wow. Okay, that's surprising. Stuff that you can use for resources you always launder, but to have nothing that was just sellable is kind of surprising.
You see, Zero, your protege returns having survived the invulnerable Iron
Maybe you
Wheel.
could steal something
You
you
should
got
have
sent out.
nothing.
Everyone, clear the room. Velsa told me you went into the. We're not ready to go anywhere near the Iron Wheel. I won't have anyone else die because of a choice. Listen, I'm barely holding this together. No offense to Gwen, but you're the best recruit we have. I can't lose you to a few. You're right. I shouldn't take this out of you. Or her. Alright. You risked your neck and survived to tell the tale. Did you find anything you can use? Impossible. It's still in Magnifica Flora's family tomb. The dowry heist failed. Nicholas and the others died before we reached the treasure vaults. No, the Iron Wheel was here to punish us for attempting the heist. That's what I heard. We were searching for the dowry all along. Why come after us with such ferocity? What else? Let me see. This is comprehensive. Elaborate details on merchant lords and Abbas Edmund, as well as rivals throughout the region. Next, stolen goods we could recover for ourselves. I'll go through what you recovered, see if it offers a clue to Pasha's plans, or anything involving the missing dowry. I need to make sense of this. I keep thinking about what you found.
And now we get the notes from the various Thieves Guild members. Oh, the heist. Good, we can do those too now. Okay, where to first? Let's go meet Velsa outside the den.
Silver Claw's ledger, the blackmail.
Among the blackmailer,
And this is where you go start doing your Thieves Guild quest, daily quests.
A queen to mention you in my prayers?
I forgot, he's upstairs the first time you meet him. The heist quest broker.
Let's ride!
Ah, well said that the cob is more seasoned than she admits. But Farendar's eyes are sharper. A good tip is only one of the services I provide. Think of Farendar as your observer, guide, and porter. You have Farendar's little words boast things of influence that they give. If Shogun catches your eye too, speak up and be gladly highest. Go through me or not at all. We don't. Then we should see what my magpies have brought back to the nest.
And now I have to go back to the Thieves Guild. Oops, wrong stairway.
What?
Okay. Haven't started the Thieves Guild quest line on a new character easily a year or more. I know the beginning quest is fairly easy.
Of course. Fresh tip caught your interest?
I've done all of these on other characters, just oh, they bring her along with them. Fine. Oddly enough, in the Thieves Guild quests, if they see you, all they do is try and attack you. You don't get a bounty on you. So, unless I'm actually on a Nightblade who can run the guild quests flawlessly, I just go through and kill everybody for the experience and loot. When I get to the end, I just either avoid or kill whatever the boss is. Most people do it this way now. Okay, just to make sure nobody's actually in here while I'm breaking into this. And we're back. Done with the
We're
heist.
done, boys. You're got your latest cut of the profits, right? Our buyers were quite pleased with
Not
their
bad.
inheritance, and our fee reflects all your added care. I think.
We also gained experience in the Thieves Guild. The thing is, after this, any of these new quests you do will be a lot harder.
This
You won't be able to get away with getting the high score by just going through and killing everyone you meet.
Sierra's looking for you, didn't she? You know where it is. Amy, Nicholas. You think I know it?
And now we run back up and see Zero. This is the nice thing about doing the Thieves Guild quest while you're leveling up a character. You can just do them all right in a row for
Back
the
to
experience.
Your plan is to relive the guild's greatest failure. My plan is to get the Iron Wheel's boot off our necks. Good, you're here. I want to learn whether Magnifica Felora's dowry was truly stolen from her family tomb. If it was, find out who did. And if it wasn't, complete the heist that Nicholas began. What's she gonna do? We return to Algenovia tomb, bypass the deadliest traps I've ever encountered, and then scour the treasure vaults for anything we can find.
Not a problem.
I appreciate the confidence, but too many good people died there the first time. We do this right, or we don't do it. Perseus Lope can give us an edge. He's one of the few living people to set foot in Magnifica Felora's family tomb. Take Quinn and collect him from the shop. The rest, I guarantee Perseus Lope is no friend of the Iron Wheel. He's expecting me at the Diamond Ring, and he'll be insufferable if we keep him with.
Okay, I've already done this quest.
Meet you there, Carl.
Let's see, at
Everyone
least
else,
14
pack for a long
times
journey.
now.
I'll bring us home safe and
So,
sound.
More promises you can't keep.
basically, we have a corrupt government with two criminal organizations playing off each other on it. We're one of those criminal organizations, of course. No, probably shouldn't hang around there. Okay. We find our tailor, who's been assaulted.
This one shall lodge a formal complaint. That's exactly this.
So,
You follow
people
Luke's
came
trail
for
on the street.
Perseus Locke,
I'll
the
see if I
Iron
can
Wheel.
stop him from the rooftops.
Now we have to chase him down before they get to him.
Hurry! The Iron Wheel are on his trail.
even though I know after doing this a dozen times or more exactly where he's going, you still have to sort of follow the trail, otherwise the game doesn't register that you've looked for him. That's a little annoying.
Ah, Venus and I.
Okay, now we've taken care of
Yes, yes,
him.
Nick. I'll get you to Princess Gate, safe and sound.
Would you happen to have a spare set of boots?
I'm perfectly appreciate.
I got this earlier.
This one keeps your sneakers.
There we go. I knew I had experience scrolls here.
All right. How much trouble are you in?
All right, off we go. Might as well ride up here and get the experience for discovering that. What are we entering combat with? Oh, cougar. Oh, fine. Got another endeavor. I only really worry about those towards the end of the day.
Everyone's accounted for, and we leave for the Kingdom of Ten. The route is tricky and will be considered bandits if we're caught.
But we won't be caught, because it don't magically teleport me right to where I need to be. This quest is pretty cool and fun the first couple of times you do it, but after that, it just becomes something you have to get done to progress your character.
The last time I was scout ahead and find us a way inside.
Right, because
That's why we brought Perseus Lope.
let's talk to him.
If I may, there is an alternate path inside the tomb. It is likely we head to the tomb entrance. Keep watch to the side of it. Oh my!
Michael Mummy.
To be perfectly honest, I've always gone through the hidden entrance. I've never once tried to frontal assault this place. These guys just don't look that tough. Oops.
An imposing door. Wonderful. How are we supposed to get through? Ask Zira. She knows how to do everything in this place, unless it's stealing a dowry. No. Last time, Nicholas had me watch the passage behind us. Ask me something useful. Anything useful. Nicholas loved his presence. You're welcome to try.
I don't have that pattern exactly memorized,
Come on,
but
let's go.
it's not that difficult to just find. Okay, traps of poison there. There's like that's an arrow slot. No,
The
this.
journal says this chasm is called Shinji's Truth. Last time we never made it across. Can't see the
I
bottom.
wonder what that is over there.
Throw yourself in. We'll see how long before we hear the splat. Gwen, walk softly. Look for hidden doors or switches. Elsa, you're with me. I need your help to lock Malik's path. And what of your protege? Watching my back, should anyone try to stab it. Let's go. Forgive me, friends. What did you say? Nothing. Elsa, do you see that pen? Put your hand on it until I say otherwise. For what reason? When I set foot on Malik's path, the aura of light will surround me. Darkness cannot harm us as long as you touch the panel. So, what can harm? We could fall to our deaths, or the creatures within could devour us. Well then, enjoy yourselves. Elsa knows what to do. We should speak before we cross. On the other side of Malik's path is tall pop. This is where they died. That's fair. Talking about it might calm my nerves. Twists and turns.
Okay, let's follow her on the path.
Don't wonder, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
I've never done this with a companion either. I doubt most people have. So this could be interesting too, to see how she reacts.
Are you there yet? We're still moving. Keep holding the panel. I really don't like your odds. bodies. And where is Nicholas? I could hear her screams as I held the switch. I had to do something. I couldn't. This is a dead end. Let's turn back. There must be a way in mist. There's no end to the darkness.
Sierra, my arm's getting tired.
Don't you dare release that panel.
Sierra, one of the statues gave me a funny look.
Don't antagonize it. I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. We made it. That must be the base. Sorry. Tall Papa's you. That lamp belonged to Nicholas. I watched it go out. I heard him die. Laura must have come here to investigate. She could have picked it up and brought it here. Nicholas couldn't have survived.
Well, we'll find out about that later.
Definitely belonged. I procured it. I saw him die. Just grab the ashes so we can leave. Bring the ashes. We should return to Quen and walk softly. Elsa, you can let go of the pen.
I did.
What?
I know how they died. How you killed them.
That's low, Elsa. Even for you.
Always had to be the hero. Be the guildmaster's darling.
You're cracked. I didn't need anyone's approval.
You held the panel. From here you saw the creatures closing in. You thought you could save them. Only you. So you released the panel, grabbed your weapon, rushed out to meet them.
I could have saved them.
Because in your head, you are the hero. But the light faded. The darkness rushed in and ate them alive.
I tried to reach them.
And the darkness tried to eat you alive. So you had to recover from your wounds. That's why you didn't return to Abar's landing. At least not soon enough.
I crawled from the tomb. The darkness. You can't imagine the pain.
You were the only one who could have warned the guild. Who could tell them the Iron Wheel was coming.
Elsa, stop.
Sierra, you were never the hero. You were always a thief. Now, you're just a shadow. Quite. It's a bad idea. What?
Someone tell me what I'm seeing.
We heard strange noises in the chasm. Stone grinding against stone. But Quen, well,
I found this invisible bridge.
so you followed my advice and get safe into the chasm.
The ashes. Spread them on the bridge to see where it leads. And Quen, get back from there.
You have to be a little bit careful here because you can fall off and plunge to your death. It's not a big deal, except you get to get popped back there and start all over again. Just for crossing this chasm. But when you do get across,
We'll be right behind you.
And yet throughout all this, you can't loot any of these guys. So you're just doing it for
The door to the
experience.
treasure vaults, just through this crypt. We made it.
Oh,
The old crypt
God. This thing.
Nice.
Your introduction is formless and without grace. Recite Denobius' maxim.
Stay back. Hostile will handle it.
Recite Denobius' maxim, or you shall be deemed trespassers.
There must be some kind of passphrase. If you have any ideas, now's the time to call them out.
You can't seriously expect us to.
Valora,
Yakuda!
passphrase.
Just sort of wandering around until this scene plays out.
Yes, you aren't even trying. Trespasser! Denobius' justice falls upon you.
That didn't go as planned.
Sure it did.
You're right. I honestly thought it would kill us all. Come on, let's see what's in the treasure vaults.
That page. Is it from the journal the glass kept? Tuwaka watches over you. The passphrase for the crypt guard glass used half maps like this. Thin overlays placed atop existing maps. You line them up with common points of reference.
What's wrong with that skeleton? It looks like it was hacked off. This is trash. Why desecrate his
Okay.
skeleton?
I've solved all their mysteries. Now we head out to the secret meeting place. Oh, here it is. And as you can see, all these guys are dead now. The guards that were left up alive. And you can't hop on a horse to ride.
Let's ride!
And now we have to meet our guild master. Thieves guild master anyway. Up here someone was fighting us, or her most likely. Why does she keep attacking the lions and stuff?
Nothing wrong with opportunistic harvesting.
That was annoying.
It's only stealing if you get caught, right?
And completed all my daily endeavors. Okay, remember back a while ago I did the horribly boring Sigid quest? This is the reason why. Pick up these things, which usually will give you a bunch of rune stones, but it also can give you a pretty decent treasure now and again.
I'm just tired of walking anyway.
I went completely the wrong way. It's through here.
Never used to like this much. Until I met you.
Oh well, I gave it a chance to run away.
Papers. Signed by Kosh? What are those doing here? Look, closely. There's a hollow crystal with blood inside. Nicholas had a disguise kit just like this one. In fact, this is his disguise. Ancient Yakutin coins stamped with the likeness of Januka. I've seen Nicholas with
Now we need to head back to the den. The Thieves Guild stuff does have you do a lot of running around, but fortunately it's usually all in the same place here in Hughes Bay. bandits probably waylaid that poor guy. Okay, I don't see any real way shrines. We're out in the middle of nowhere. So, we'll just pay to teleport where I need to go.
This one, though.
There we go. Since I'm going here often, I will launder everything.
For our Thieves Guild, there isn't. I told the guild about Nicholas betraying us. Rock softly took it in stride. Then the iron wheel is a hurricane that blew into port and smashed everything in its path. Nicholas and Kosh are the ones who said it. Nicholas taught me how to be a thief. I knew him for over a decade. Trusted him. What about him? He also was right. And I don't say that lightly. No. He seemed a bit distant before we first went.
Okay, note from Quinn. Back to doing personal quests. Won't worry about the tip board just yet. We'll go see Quinn, I think, after we're done with her quest. Her whole quest line's done. Wait, that guy's. Oh, okay. Sort of looks like me. At least somebody else has good taste.
Good, you're here. The old book we found at Sunima Mansion was the key to my father's cipher. His letter revealed the writing. I don't think so. I enjoyed my time with the Thieves Guild. We deciphered the letter together. I call out a number. She'd find the letter in the book. It was fun. She's so lonely. I know exactly where it is. Here, I'll mark your map. We've been in this together since all this.
Yay, we get to finish off her quest line.
Let's go find some treasure.
And there it is.
Wait, did you hear that? I recognize them from Suni Wamachi. What are they doing?
Doesn't matter.
The enemy is this way. Those remaining Suni was mercenaries. What were they doing here? When? You weren't supposed to be here.
Well, we are.
Cinema? This is all wrong. They weren't supposed to hurt anyone. Get back here.
Paradox.
Please, I never meant to harm anyone. The mercenaries who protect my home. It was the only way to provide their salary. The Iron Wheel never set foot in my home, yet everything of value has gone to keeping them. It is no excuse. I told myself, to save, to lie, to steal. You worry if the ones you love to accept what you become. Of course, I forgive you, Lady Cinema. Oh, my dear child. I don't deserve your forgiveness. Hush, then. I'll bring you to a place where you'll be safe. It's where I live, and where you will too. I'll give her my bunk. Honestly, I prefer her mix. Lady Sulima won't have the luxuries of a manor. I'm glad you're part of this. I don't know. Perhaps I'll open a strong box.
And there we go. The next level. And let's see, a faded flower, go talk to Elsa. Once you've done the initial questing in here, the rest is pretty easy. Getting back and forth. You just pop down here, go underground, occasionally kill some spiders. And you see Elsa.
Took your time, didn't it? I need your help.
She got a
There's
mysterious
folded
note
sheet of
from
paper
somebody.
unsigned. It's a flower. You've consistently demonstrated a lack of decorative. Yes.
So we'll go look at the note with all of these other people here. Run back to the storeroom. head over to the way shrine to see the half-naked Nord.
My uncle.
Talk to him about the elf. You can intimidate him, but I just giving money is not worth intimidating him.
I like gold.
And he tells you where to go to meet the Khajiit woman who sent the the regular letter.
Not at all. Oh, well, that's something I suppose.
Interrogate him. Ignore that guy. And talk to the nice Khajiit lady.
Betsa? She didn't come with you? Oh, stupid Narani. This one should have thought of that. She feared. Betsa loathed her family's business. This one is no longer the young and brave Khajiit. Do you really think so?
And now
Narani,
we head back to talk to Velsa with her
specifically stated that
lost
you're not to be
friend.
disturbed.
Easy, my friend. This one has decided that the time has come to travel and mend old wounds.
The letter bore fruit. I wish you well, but we're going to miss your pies around here.
Could you open a portal to Abba's landing, my friend? A long journey always makes this one's old bones ache.
Gladly, but I can't keep it open for long. The innkeeper doesn't like me using magic in here.
This one will write to me, and I'll even sign the letter this time.
Of course. Now, give me a moment to concentrate.
Come, my new friend, let's take this portal to Abba's landing. If you dislike portal travel, then make your own way.
And back to Hughes Bay.
So good to see time flows so different.
And now we have to bring her through the secret passage, possibly battle spiders, and get her to meet Velsa. I think there's enough people through here that the spiders won't be a problem.
Dark and dusty, just like the secret messages from my dream.
And here we are.
Did you find out who sent that letter?
Yep.
Not that I was overly concerned.
Someone who lacked the courage to sign their name.
Anyway, while they talk,
Wants to make amends.
I might as well loot, which is pretty much the only gold reward we're getting here.
Oh, Vess, I know what you saw, what you must have thought. This one never meant to hurt you.
I saw him in my brother's arms. He was the worst of my family.
How could you? He arrived at exactly the wrong moment. I had to do something, or our entire plan would have failed.
You didn't choose. You did that for me.
It was the only way to guarantee your escape.
I let the years go by without giving you a chance to explain. Oh,
Ah, they're not done
but
yet.
I'll
Come
make
on.
it up to you. I'll keep you safe. You hear my all these wasted years. Nirani, you must be tired after the journey. Relax and we'll talk later.
Okay, now back out. And now we'll go see Walk Softly. Okay, this next part we start doing Walk Softly's companion quest line. But I'm going to stop for a little bit here because his quest line is another one of those long, involved 2 or 3 parters. But you do get good experience. But anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll pick up TeeZar's continuing quest to level 50 later.